permissions permissions first document navigation showing only what users can access in SharePoint. It's a burning, or maybe I would say like long lasting problem with SharePoint folder sharing and document sharing, and the external users would be uh, falling into or maybe we are actually leaking a lot of data to the external users in doing so. But yeah, before that, let me give my brief introduction. Um, yeah, this is me. This is how I look. I'm Nishkulank Bezawada, living in Stockholm, Sweden. I'm a principal engineer at principal engineer and solution architect at Zenit. It's a Swedish Microsoft partner. I'm a father of three children of age 13, 9, and 20 months old. I'm an MVP in M365 development and SharePoint. And I'm also an active M365 PNP community contributor, just like, Nandadeep, Smita. I wouldn't compare with yourself, guys, Siddharth, Kunj, Kirti as well. But yeah, I just started off. So yes. So today's agenda is we discuss I discuss about the problem. I also like give you the real time solution of the problem. I'll also go get you through. I don't think so. I'll be able to share the code, but maybe the demo of how it looks and how it works. So yes, let's talking about the problem. Sharing documents and folders to external users has been like pretty much simple, but for the external users, as soon as you share a document or a folder, they get an email notification invitation saying that, hey, this user has shared a document to you, and please go and review. So as soon as you get into that, as an end user, or like as an external user, I go and then I just search for the complete site. So you don't have a direct link, or like SharePoint by default, it doesn't take you to the actual folder which has been shared for you, but instead it takes you to homepage. So the external users tend to navigate throughout the folder structure and ending up seeing, other folders, other files which aren't being shared for them unless if they have access to. So I'll I'll pause the presentation here and directly go back to the site where I can demo it actually. So yeah, this is a site, Teams site, and then I have a different folder structure like this. On Teams level, the external sharing is disabled, but on SharePoint we have enabled the external sharing. Like we invited them, and let's say like the folder structure is something like very much nested inside. If I just get inside, and then yeah, documents, entrepreneur, correspondence would go on there. And then similarly, like there are many more like this. And for the external users, on this document library, we have also invited the external user as having only read-only permissions. Um, so we created three SharePoint groups, NCC, PAB, and test, which is having read-only access on this. but we actually tackled in a different way. So before that, I will directly go here and maybe I create one document as well, or maybe I'll do like this. Um, just a moment. Where do I have a test document? So yes, I added a document here, and then let me also share this document to an external user by going here. So I am just sharing it directly to myself, and so basically, I should be able to only access to. I should be only have an access to this particular document. But however, I mean, we haven't managed the complete permissions on this document to what to share and what to not share. So currently, this external user, have access to, like have read access on all the folders. Uh, then go back to my uh, external user and then wait for an email. Yes, I do got an email like this. Uh, has invited you to a file. So if I just open this, click on this, I as an end user, I feel like okay, I directly go to this particular document. But what happens if I just say, uh, remove all this crap or the URL and then directly go to the document library itself. So I see everything. I see. Okay, because I do have a read access only as an external user. So for this, I can go back to the solution. we have uh, we have come up with two solutions, or like maybe one solution in as in one two web parts, two SPFX web parts. So one is to monitor the guest user accesses, and the other one is to actually tighten up or harden the complete permission model of the external users, just to have the read access on homepage and as well as on a particular playground, I would say, or maybe an external landing page for the guest users. So this monitor guest user access is a web part where the team's owners would be they would be using to just to remove the permissions, add the permissions, and as well as uh, to remove the users as well, create SharePoint groups, whatnot. I will show you that as well. The second web part is the guest users playground, or like maybe folder, shared folder view. So where me as an external user, I'll be able to see that. So yeah, I'll show you the first web part here. Yes, here you go. So let me translate this in to English. So yeah. So here we have the standard groups where you can actually add users as well, but this is out of scope for this for our scenario. But what excites or like what is actually to the reality here is like the custom groups, or like the SharePoint groups where we invite the externals. So as I showed you in the beginning, that we have three groups. We have added three external user groups, SharePoint groups, to the document library and have just the read-only access. So yeah, test is one where I'm like, pretty much testing on. So you also have the ability to create a group, say, and rename a group, delete a group, add users, remove users as well if we select the users here. So here, if I just click on the test, it shows me like, what kind of permissions I do have on the folder structure. So here, if here it is the you can see the complete complex folder structure. Usually, I mean, uh, yeah, I do work with government projects, and then they do follow this kind of folder structure and pretty much organized. So I was pretty much shocked looking at this kind of folder structures. But yeah, um, yes, yes. So yes, here this part shows what I as an external user would be able to see the folders. So let me do one thing. Um, I will completely collapse all the folders structure here and then remove the permissions one by one. Um, Updating permissions. Yes, this would take a while, so please excuse me here. So so now the test SharePoint group doesn't have any permissions on the entire library itself. So we also built direct shares here, like this will give the documents which external users have direct access to. So yes, now as an external user, I mean, they don't have any access. But if you remember, in the beginning, we I have added a document to one of the folder, and I guess that is this one. But then I remove that as well. It shows like which, yeah, I have access to one of the inner folder as well here. But yeah, never mind. I will remove this as well. So now it should be a clean slate for this particular group. Let me go back and then refresh it. So I don't see anything here, and even in on the root folder. So the other part is we are still developing is that the second the guest users playground, which is this one. So usually the idea is that the external users would be redirected to this particular page where the folder structure is being like it will show the folder structure of what folders which the external users have access to. So now, I mean, it's all empty, so it's still saying that it's fetching the permissions, and it will be retrying for every 15 seconds. But let us go back here to give assign permissions. So correspondence and then in command, not this one. I will see if I have if this is still okay. So I will share it again to myself. and few other as well. Maybe I can add one more document to same. Okay. Share, continue, share. Let me go back to my external user thing. Yeah, I do see one. Nice. I'm able to see the document which is shared and one more document. Now coming back to the this guy again. It's the heft is running in behind the scene. Ah, I don't know what's happening here. I have developed this last night, so please excuse me with this. Maybe I'll share a folder instead. This I'll just update the folder structure as well. I will give read access to this guy to the innermost folder. Over it will take a while to invite the external guests here. So whoa, I know what is the problem here. But yes, going back to the shared folder, this is how it looks like. When we as an I mean as an external user, they will be only in case now I'm like logged in as an admin, so I'm able to see all the folder structure. So the point here is if I click on this folder over it, I will be redirected to that particular folder level only, not to the inner folders or like any files directly. So um, let me see if I am able to still fetch the folders here or the structure. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Let me do it in a classic way of sharing the folder. Oh, with manage access. Mm, One more thing, I will make sure that I will add myself to the other group as well. This permissions is a bit tricky, but we ma we somehow managed it to crack this entirely. And this P app group does have read access on all the folders. So yeah, I would be able to see all the folder structure here itself. I mean, if I go back to my external user page, probably, come on. Yes, I do have. Then, so, yes, this is about the solution. This is about the solution which we have developed. I mean, this is a pretty brief one, and uh, everyone, I mean, like, uh, people have different ideas on how to solve it, and how to work on it. But this is what my idea, which we have implemented on a couple of customers, and hopefully uh, we will be able to deliver it to different customers as well. So, do you have any questions before I, like, close it down, or
Okay, at least
yep,
no
okay,
questions in the chat, but if in case someone has question, please feel free to unmute. Yeah.
absolutely, because we have a I mean, very good time here. I guess we don't have anything. So yes, thank you very much, Nandeep, Smita, Siddharth, Kunj, and Kirti, for giving me this opportunity. I would have, I wanted to be much more classic here, like, for with the real time scenario, which most of the SharePoint developers, or, like, solution architects would actually were scratching their head. So I guess this demo was more apt to the event itself. So yes, happy to be the part of the awesome community in the world. And thank you once again. Happy birthday to SharePoint. Happy 25 to SharePoint. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Niskalan,